Hi, Brett. We're on the show with Brett Baer of Vesta Home, my good friend, and of many years. I would say like 7 years now.
Yeah, we're getting
And
old.
I thought we would, to go down memory lane a bit, Brett. I thought we'd show some old pictures of us together. There we go. That's us in New York.
Whoa, I have a sports jacket.
Years ago. Look at us in love here. We've been in love since we met.
Yep.
I used to be called your gay husband when I when I represented Vesta for PR. Here we are.
Love at first sight. Out the door.
Love at first sight.
Oh
Hired
God,
on the spot. Photos. Here we are at a party, just living the life. My hair's very long.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Mine hasn't changed since.
More New York. I mean, we've known each other for a long, long time, since you were working at Meredith Baer Home, and I was representing her way back in the day. Here's you and your family.
Oh,
So
I love that pic. I love
it. Like, I love it. I took this photo of you. I can't remember where we are.
Yeah, now I have to bribe my my daughter to get in photographs with me. So that's a good one.
Oh, your daughter's too cool even for me. Remember, she was. I thought I was being cool around her, and she was like so annoyed.
No, she loves you. Anytime I mention LA, she goes, "Oh, Alex, I'm gonna go back and see Alex."
Oh, good. Oh, good. Because I thought maybe I was like uncool around her. You know, she's at that age, that teenage age.
She's
where you just can't be cool.
Here's us in that age.
Here's a really old picture of us celebrating my birthday in New York. I'm wearing a scarf, guys.
And you have your Jon Snow hair back then. I love it.
And I'm trying to pull off this Hermes scarf, which that dinner was amazing. I think we went to Nomad. But anyways, loved Brett for years. Brett, welcome to the show. We're actually here to talk about your business in staging because this is a real estate talk show. And you've started Vesta, so we're going to just jump right into it. Recently, you guys did a project that was just featured on the cover of AD online. Tell us about the garden house and what's going on.
Extraordinarily exciting project. 5 years in the build. It has, well, let me back up. It was designed by Mayan Soon. An extraordinary MAD architects, MADD architects.
Mm-hmm.
It has the largest contiguous exterior live wall.
It's gorgeous. I love
the building. It's right at 8600 Wilshire. Don Heller's getting ready to launch it. Commercial below, and it just breathtaking architecture, and really just a return to form. A return to architects driving the design instead of developers. So just something that doesn't look or feel like anything else. It's really an exquisite moment in the city. It's a lofty, airy, green, plant-filled building, not a straight wall in the entire building. Just
easy to stage. Easy to stage.
Incredibly complex build. I just watched. I watched the developer, or the builder rather, week after week, just aging, trying to put this thing together. But just an exquisite. And I'm sitting in it right now.
Oh, are you? Well, turn around your camera and show us something here.
Yeah.
Is that Creative Art Partners on the wall?
That is Vesta on the wall. Unfortunately, we don't have Brian in this one.
Oh no, Brian just joined. Brian, look away.
Nothing to see, Brian. Go back to work.
Nothing to see, Brian. Sign off. Well, okay, no, I don't want to see your face. I want to turn the camera around.
Oh, God.
Wow. So the problem with those living walls is they're so hard to keep alive. Well, lots of beautiful light.
Yeah. Should I go through the upstairs unit and get the floor?
No, don't move around too much because the internet will just show us that room.
All right.
The internet's a little, this all I see is a view, Brent. Forget it. Sit back down.
All right. That's Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. Hi. I can show beautiful, hi, Tino just joined. I can show pictures of the staging that was in Architectural Digest on the iPad because it is technology. Look at that. I love these kind of industrial stools you're doing instead of the typical bar stool. And what's great about Vesta is you guys actually, when I'm explaining your company, you change your inventory every 6 months, just like a fashion line would, so that it's constantly, you know, it's constantly being refreshed, and you're not seeing the same old dinged up staging furniture that everybody else would have. It's new looks, it's fresh fabrics, and I think that's what really sets you guys apart. I think every staging company has their own thing, and that is your thing, is that you guys always have new inventory.
Yeah, that's, you know, for the realtors, but increasingly for the buyers, the idea is differentiation. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to walk into the same space and see what was done down the street in their own home. So there's an incredible amount of pressure to reinvent, and it's actually it's a double-edged sword. It's fresh, but you certainly also have fails when you're working that way. But there's a victimhood that happens to staging companies that get a great design and then double down and then triple down and keep going with the same design. Because no matter how successful it is, everything starts to look the same, and there's just a constant desire by developers, by realtors, to break that mode. So
exactly,
we take a lot of risk. We're constantly designing. We are buying and designing week in, week out, and some of it works and some of it doesn't. And but it really tests a new muscle. And to your point, the idea, it is fashion more than furniture. It is something that, you know, Vesta today looks different than it did 2 years ago. And in a year, it'll be, and I'm really excited for what we have inbound right now. We've got about 40 houses that we've purchased the furniture starting to come in this week and next week. And it'll just be an evolutionary step after evolutionary step.
Which reminds me, you guys are going to have a sale soon that nobody knows about, and that I keep calling Samantha at your office about and being like, I want to run the VIP preview. We had a great conversation yesterday, and I was like, we have to do this because you guys have the highest quality furniture, and I was able to go to the last sale. Notice this curved couch as well. You guys have a lot of bespoke furniture that you actually create for the spaces. And when you're dealing with these homes with curved walls, like you said, with the garden house, sometimes you really need that. So Brett, we're going to jump around a little quickly, and we're going to go to our investigative reporting. That's Alexis in the background. Investigative reporting, where we ask you questions about the trends and what you're seeing, and you give us your Brett.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay, so, very nice.
You've got yours on. Let's do this.
I've got mine on. You've got yours on. Investigative reporting. Brett, what are the design trends that you are seeing for 2020? And that can be COVID related. That could be just, what are you buying? Tell me.
All right, so there's really been a movement away towards the Hollywood glam movement. We're seeing a lot more emergence of mid-century inspired. We're still doing a ton of contemporary, but we're tying it in with new elements. Like a lot of the furniture has mixed elements, so we're putting stone into credenzas, we're putting metal into beds.
Nice, I get it.
Really mixing materials in a way that we haven't done in the past. There's really a return to a more simple form, a more organic form, a more natural form. When we're doing moderns, there's a contemporary bend, but then there's a lot of like reference. So we're taking mid-century references and tying them into contemporary, and just sort of an eclecticism that didn't exist in the past. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like a driving force we're seeing.
Okay, what about biggest staging mistakes that you've seen over your career, which has been 10 years plus in this industry? What biggest staging mistake?
Bigging stages that, you know, we're really going to need like a 2 hour, a long format for that.
I mean, just the one thing that you're seeing in 2020 where you're like, that is so over.
Well, okay, white sofas.
White sofas. Fuck, there's a white sofa in my living room that Alexis is sitting on.
Burn it. Oh, Alexis in the background. I love that. Yeah, there's really a push. There's really a push away from an overly simplistic. People want a much more tailored design experience.
Okay.
They want to, they want it has to have a point of view, whether it's, right or wrong or something everyone likes or not. People really want to see a character in a position. And when, I guess just the volume of homes that are now staged, when there is a sort of genericism and people fail to take a point of view, there's really a backlash against that. So building a character into the house, building a personality, having a point of view, whether it's liked or not, a character.
So staging has gone from pleasing everyone to having a strong narrative and a point of view.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Whether it is going to be the buyers or not is less important than giving it a character, giving it an intent, giving it a purpose, getting away from...
How much of your furniture is really selling with the house? Because I've seen, you guys are in a lot of our clients' homes right now.
Yeah.
So how much of that furniture sells with the house?
More than ever in the past. I think, particularly in COVID, people don't want to go into showrooms. They don't want to go through the effort of doing it. And there's an idea just to work with what they have. So yeah, probably 25% of inventory is moving out in every transaction.
Yeah, I hear that you guys are actually going, that's what's so great about working with a staging company is it's very turnkey. So through COVID, you're seeing more and more of those turnkey sales happen. Because when what's the percentage? What has the increase been since COVID?
25%.
25% more than what it was?
Oh, I see. It's probably closer to 100% more. We're at about 25% of the inventory that we place in houses is now selling.
Great.
Yeah.
And then 75% is moved out.
That's right. Exactly. And that really helps keep a fresher look because you're forced to buy and buy and buy.
Yes. And next question, why did you start your own company, Brett?
There's just one, I've been in it a long time, right? I'm going on 20 years in the business.
20 years? God, we're old.
I'll be in the asylum from it next year. There's just really a desire to do something different that hadn't been done, to break the mold and start over. And it had been festering for a long time. And, just the conversations I was having day in and day out, and the desire for, a more modernist take, a less macro approach, and really getting, really bringing the designer back into the process and thinking about it space by space and less of like a transactional basis.
And what's the worst thing about working with your sister?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a long format for that.
Oh, we only got 20 minutes.
Well,
how about the best thing about working with your sister, Jamie?
I love working with the best and the worst is that she calls me out on anytime I'm being sloppy or short-sighted or lazy or just like pushing something off. She has no problem telling me, what my shortcomings are. So
that's nice.
Depending on the hour or the minute or what I'm dealing with, that's either the best thing or the worst thing.
How much is your staging range? We get that question a lot about staging. People are like, I need it. But how much does it range? Is it less expensive if you're redoing a job, or is it more expensive if you're redoing it?
Yeah, okay. There's a bunch of things to unpack there.
Yeah.
The range is huge now. The range is let me start with our average is somewhere around 19,000 right now.
I would say that's
Our range is anywhere from a little under 10,000 to 400,000, 500,000.
Yes.
And the reason for that is there is a big change in what we're in a lot of the luxury houses and how they're being put together. It's much more similar to private interior design than it is to staging, and it involves. Beautiful, right?
Beautiful. I think this was a house that we worked on together.
Yes.
This is A&R's
Yep.
We threw an amazing party at this house, and it got the cover of the New York Times. And this tub we wanted to fill with, I think it was gold coins, and they said absolutely not.
Yeah, George and Augustine's had that. It was a spectacular home.
Spectacular home.
Right next to the case study home. Oh, there's Matt and Josh Altman's Skylane.
This is Matt and Josh Altman's Skylane. How often are you called to save a house, Brett? Like, it's been staged and you have to restage it.
We're redoing probably 2-3 houses a week, and the punishment that realtors are getting for not getting houses right is brutal right now. There are transactions, but they're much fewer. So the level of design and the requirement to get homes dead on, spot on, it is higher than it's been since 2008.
I'll tell you what you get right. This new collection of velvet sofas. Look at that.
Yes.
It's curved and it's in a pink, like, velvet. Yes, please.
Yeah,
really,
they're
very AD. Yes, Queen.
Very AD. That was Santiago's list on Chautauqua that went under at 25.5, I think. Gorgeous house, and you're right. This is all about.
Did they buy this couch? Did they buy this couch?
They did. Yeah, they bought that whole house. That entire house went. But yeah, you're pointing out
the whole house. They bought all the furniture in the whole house.
The whole house. Yeah, turnkey.
Damn.
Turnkey.
Damn. What does the agent get on something like that? Do you guys give them a referral?
No, we don't. We don't. We've been threatening to take them out to dinner, but everyone's just been, restaurants have been closed. And
well, Brett, thank you for that investigative reporting. Clever. We're going to go on to our next game where people can actually win at home. The game is Star Stage with Vesta. We're going to show you pictures of celebrities, and you're going to guess if Vesta staged a property for them or not.
Oh, don't do this to me.
I'm doing this, Brett. I want to see if you can even remember your own clientele.
I'm being shamed on Instagram.
Shamed on IGTV. The first one is Reese Witherspoon.
Yes, definitely.
Has Vesta staged Reese Witherspoon's house? Comment section. A yes or a no is all we're looking for. Brett, you say yes, definitely. Do you remember the address?
I don't. But you can get it. It's on that star map on Sunset. You can pick one up.
A yes or a no comment section. Martin Realty says Vesta. I don't know. Oh, yes. Yes. Martin Realty is correct. Reese Witherspoon, Poobies Davenport is yes. Amir says Palisades was what you staged for.
Oh, there it is.
And Martin Realty says Malibu.
Thank you, Martin Realty.
I can't remember which one. Next one. Beyonce. Brett, is that a yes or a no? You can
That's
hold because there's
no.
like a 30-second delay for the comment. Did Vesta stage Beyonce's house? Yes or no?
No, that was a prior lifetime.
No, no is correct. You did not stage Beyonce's house.
Oh, I am winning.
You are winning. Ben Affleck.
Yes.
You're supposed to give the comment section a moment to guess.
Oh, sorry.
But you are correct. Yes, Vesta also staged Ben Affleck's home. And what I love about working in real estate PR is we get to work with all of these celebrities in this Hollywood world, but on a different level. It's almost a more personal level because they're trading their homes. So they're really involved in the staging. Next one. Mr. Chris Evans? No. Who is that? I love him. Oh my God. I'm blanking.
Hey, who is this, Maggie?
Who is?
Chris Evans.
It's no, that's not Chris Evans. That's Christopher Pratt.
Christopher Pratt.
Oh yeah, it's Christopher Pratt.
Did Ben Affleck also buy all the furniture? Yes, he did. Yes, Chris Pratt. Did you stage Chris Pratt's house? You can answer, Brett.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know if there's a cue or something I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, we staged Chris Pratt's house.
Yes, you did. And last but not least, we've got Kanye West. Did you stage Kanye West's home? Beverly Hills Escrow says yes. Is it a yes, Brett?
Yes, 2 homes for Kanye West.
2 homes for Kanye West. He's the easiest client. We only had to stage it 7 times.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a wonderful experience. He was actually super sweet in real life. I got to meet him through you, and he was actually really sweet. That's Star Stage with Vesta. Let me make it big.
Wow.
So, Brett, can you tell us a little bit about some of these projects that I'm going to show? Like this one I thought was really beautiful that you did as well, because the furniture you're choosing it does have a statement. It is saying something. It's not blending in. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the idea in what Vesta is trying to do is create pieces that stand on their own. So it's not about tons of layering. The pieces tend to be more sculptural. They stand on their own. There's less. Oh, that's Joko Martin's.
I was going to say, I think this is Joe's house in Atherton, which you guys can stay. This is a great story. Tell the story of Atherton.
The story of Atherton is that Vesta, in the early stages, where were we? You brought him back to us. We had to drink somewhere.
We had drinks with Joe, and he had just moved to the city, and we hit it off as friends. And then he tapped you to stage this house in Atherton that he was finishing.
Yes.
You guys staged it.
Full circle.
Yes, he walked a celebrity athlete through. I won't say their name, but it starts with a. I won't say their name.
Okay.
But it was what?
Bought the house. Yeah, Crystal Crail installed it. Stunning design. This is a great example where it was like a semi-custom. He actually bought the house halfway through the staging.
Yes.
We did a bunch of reupholstery. We really tied it together in the way they wanted, and they took the whole house. That's sort of the model where we're integrated with the developer. We're integrated, in this case with the buyer, and there's really a transition to get the homes done and furnished and installed, because, this is, 15,000 square feet. It's just a lot of time for a normal company to customize.
My God, I can't even buy a console table online without having to send it back, schlep it up the stairs. I think your business is really going to transform. I think real estate and staging is really going to transform right now because of those headaches. Absolutely. This house he walked through, it was half staged. He purchased the house off market and bought all the furniture, which Vesta ended up customizing a lot of the furniture for. And I thought this was a huge win for you guys and Steph Curry. So moving on, here's this. This was for the Altmans.
That was Matt and Josh. Yep.
This looks like a restage, though.
I think we've done that house twice for them in a year and a half.
What? How do you Yikes.
Someone bought it and decided it was on the wrong side of town, and we restaged it and they resold it.
Damn. This one. Nice kitchens. I need a table, Brett. I need a kitchen table, but where's that sale?
Tell Alexis to send me a picture of your living room, and or your dining room, and we will take care of you. Where is
the Vesta sale? And are the viewers of Real Talk? Yeah, we got a lot of people moving right now. I told Samantha, don't miss your window.
All right. Pound on Samantha there.
Pound up. Whoa. Was that Scott Disick's house? Which one is Scott Disick's house?
Yeah, I think that was. I think this one is.
I've seen Vesta a lot on television lately. You guys are kind of TV whores. You're on CNBC. You're on CNBC Listing Impossible with Aaron Kerman on every episode, and you're also on Flip It with Disick.
Yes.
But you actually got your start doing the Kardashians' homes on TV, so you're no stranger.
Full circle, yes. Sky put this house together for Sky Sheargold put this house together for Scott. Came out stunning, and again, a very restrained design. Sky does a very I'm going to say minimalist, but it's more than minimalism, but it's a real kind of considerate, restrained design. She's really known for not a lot of furniture. Lets the architecture speak for itself, which is what Scott really wanted. He wanted the house in the forefront, and the furniture had to have a point of view, but
not too
loud and layers. Yeah, just something clean to move through.
Brett, I'm liking these glasses on you. You're very handsome with these glasses on. They're making you look smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like really smart.
I have needed something to make me look smart. So that's huge.
Actually, the reason I'm showing this picture is not only was it chosen by Scott Disick from the Vesta collection for his house, but this table will also work for my house.
Oh, you live in this IGTV has been good to you. You live in a 15,000 square foot house?
Let's go on to our next game. It's called All the World's a Stage with Vesta. I'm going to show you pictures of staging, and the audience, you guys need to guess, is this Vesta staging or nah? Vesta or nah? So the first one is, here we go, I'll make it big. Is this Vesta or nah? And you really need to look at some of the giveaways and see if you can tell if this is staged or designed by someone. Wait, what is Corey Sherlupski talking about? Awesome of society to have another Eklund Gomes team member, Scott Siegel, in Real Talk. Oh, wait. Oh, he's saying, yeah.
Not your turn, Scott.
Siegel. Oh, my God, dying. Scott Siegel and Brett are both very handsome, so I can see that. Vesta all day. We've got a Vesta. And T. Shakur says Vesta. Insta Alex says Vesta. You're correct. That one is Vesta. Vesta. Okay, next one. Vesta or nah? This is Sky Lane, sorry.
Sky Lane.
Recently sold to rapper, which rapper? Not Future. Recently sold to the rapper.
Who bought Sky Lane?
Who bought Sky Lane? Rapper. No, not Future. The other one. Come on, guys.
He's married to a Kardashian.
Travis Scott.
Oh,
Travis Scott.
Is this Vesta or not? Everyone. The table is cute. If it's Vesta, Brett, I want that sofa. Brett, is this Vesta or not?
That is Vesta.
Yes, Vesta. Yes.
Sky Lane.
Now everyone's Jamie, Tyga. Next one. Is this Vesta or not? This is a beautiful mid-century remodel on Rising Glen that we loved. Creative Art Partners Vesta. Is this Vesta or not, you guys? We've moved on. Brett, what are signature Vestas? What are Vesta's signatures besides style and chic furniture, unparalleled service?
Yeah, we're doing a lot in curved sofas. We're doing a lot of round mirrors, oversized glam mirrors.
Everyone says, no, this is not Vesta. Brett, is this Vesta?
It's not Vesta. Oh. I think that one's not.
It's not Vesta, no. This was actually done by Osclo LA. But what I think is interesting about this is it does speak to your point of staging having more of a narrative and becoming more bespoke and not looking like the same thing. Next one, is this Vesta or nah? This is a penthouse on Wilshire. Great story to this one. It was actually my first listing ever.
Yes.
And did we go with Vesta or did we go with somebody else on my first listing ever? What do you guys think? I have my real estate license. I listed this with Drew. It just kind of fell into our lap. It was a beautiful property. That's French Oak. Stunning. Is it Vesta or not? Comment section. I remember nah.
Donna
Davenport says nah. Donna McKinn says Vesta. Poopy Davenport actually had her baby shower in this unit. It is Vesta. Donna is correct. It is Vesta. great story about this. They brought in a green couch, and I love the green couch so much that I said, I think we need two on either end. And the designer was like, my designer instincts are telling me no. And I said to her, well, my gay body is telling me yes. I need two green sofas. And she's like, oh, well, we don't have it in stock. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call Brett. I want two green sofas. And Brett got me two green sofas. And
do not teach people to call me when they want something.
Yeah. So you guys, his number is 310-555. No, you're actually splitting your time, Brett. That was our game. All the World's a Stage with Vesta. Brett, you're actually splitting your time from here and Texas. You escaped the rat race and you run home to Texas. Tell us, why do you do that?
Why do we do that? My wife took a job teaching at Texas State, just south of Austin, and it was going to be for a year.
Yes.
You know, believe it or not, I really, you know, we live on a river. Oh, I love that.
Oh, Sophia's like 5 in that picture.
I know. When I didn't have to bribe her to hang out. And you know, it's really a place I recharge my batteries. I can focus on my calls. I can focus on my desk work. I can focus on design. And then I come back to LA and I get in the car for 18 hours a day.
And I love Anna, because she is a dance teacher.
Yes.
A modern dance teacher.
Learning to teach remotely.
Oh.
Yeah, really challenging.
Yikes. I think we've all had to learn how to do something remotely. I mean, we're showing staging remotely. Here we go. It's beautiful. So, Brett, what are you working on? What's your next big project? What can we expect from Vesta? We've been talking for like over half an hour because I could talk to you forever. You know that.
We could keep going. Okay, we've got a couple monster projects coming up in the hills. In the 100 to 300 million range.
Oh, so you're staging the one.
We're working in Baer.
Okay.
We've got some monster projects that really require a level of sort of design, a volume of design that we've never done before. It'll be really interesting to see what comes. We have months and months and months that have gone into these. At the same time, you know, we're doing things like the garden house, which have just a high level of design.
Let's show the garden house again. Why not? We've come full circle back to your AG article.
Not as much square footage, but just a really kind of tight, considerate. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Just again, a really strong point of view. Might not be, you know, the buyer's particular taste, but they respect the idea of what went into it. Yes, Maya Sung. Exquisite building. Slow down when you're driving on Wilshire and really take it in. It's such a visionary project.
Well, Brett, I think you're a visionary. I think it takes a lot of balls to start your own company here in LA. It's a very competitive business, and you've survived. Yeah. You survived the recession. You've survived ups and downs. You're now surviving COVID, and you're thriving. And it's because you and Julian and Jamie work so hard day in and day out to keep your customers happy. And I think the thing about staging is it's not always right the first time, but you guys are there and you have the support to get it right. And I think that's what makes Vesta so different.
Yeah, it is a process. It is, if anything, it is
like
a process.
Anything. Yeah, it's a process, but you guys have amazing support. And above all, you have amazing taste and a selection of inventory that is beyond. So please keep doing what you're doing. I love Vesta, and I see you in all the homes, and I say, is that Vesta? Because I can't tell. It seems like it is, but they're always changing their look. So definitely check out at Vesta for more. And Brett, please keep me posted on all your big projects. I miss you.
Alex, Aaron, Alexis, I love you guys.
It's a love fest over here. Thank you so much for your time. We love you, Brett. And say hi to Jamie and Julian.
I will do that. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Brett with Vesta Home, my good friend and who's been with me from the very beginning. Check out the the garden house, their latest project on AD. It's really stunning. And thank you again for joining us for Real Talk. Next week, we are on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday only because we've got some special episodes coming up. Tuesday, we're going to take you inside the Golden Girls house. Yes, with my best friend, Tino. So we will see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. And until then, have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for keeping it Real Talk. Bye-bye.